Hey y'all, welcome back to a brand new Scrim analysis video. This one sent in by Valley2OP. Go check him out, link in the description. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and let's get into this one. So he dives on pistol round, kind of hard, kind of skips ahead. Not the best pistol round. It looks like his team didn't really stack A. I would have stacked A. Second round, buys a shotgun B mid. Not a bad idea, gets him a free gun here. Does get taken down. Swinging for that weapon was not a good choice, especially with no smoke grenade down. It ended up costing him his life, and you should have held the angle. Does get the full buy though. Just had enough money for the Kevlar, AUG, and that. Teammates probably call it an A push. It would be helpful, I guess, if I heard VC, but I don't know what the VC is saying. Does get one kill on the flank here. Notice there's a second. Good pre-fire on that. A little bit of a messy spray. Probably could have just held it down. Does get the kill, though, and they do go up 2-1. So, playing a very unusual spot. Their setup, it looks like they have one watching B long in a, like, Valley's watching B long in a very weird position. Good find there, but I'd recommend saying play inside of B long or on luggage head glitch watching B long, because the way he's playing, his teammate's going to die from B long before that, because he's watching B long from B mid on this left angle. It's a good off angle if you're the only one alive, but look at that, his teammate already taken down. Good 2K, good job finding two. Probably shouldn't have focused on B long yet, because he didn't hear anything, but did get a good 2K. Don't know if they won that round. He does clip or skip ahead a lot here, so it's kind of hard. There's a lot going on. Plays A this round, which I'm not sure, again, if they called him VC, like, hey, yo, let me go A this round, or you go A this round. He's got a really big mini-map, too. I would almost recommend making that smaller, because that's pulling a lot of my attention at the mini-map, rather than at the gameplay. Good tracking there. Didn't get a second kill. Not sure. Maybe just a couple of splits didn't connect or whatever. Again, he's playing this really strange B-mid watching B long position. His teammate could easily die if they pushed him B long, but I guess he'd be probably good for a kill. Actually, it really depends. Honestly, I don't think that's good at all, but good aggression here. It is 5v2. It is now 3v2. I think he had some more util to throw. Good kills though, and now it's back to the 5-on-5. Okay, interesting. Okay, considering his teammates have value to 120, I'm assuming they're not in VC, which you should be in VC in scrims. This could fix this little problem, which is one of the biggest things I see right now, is the fact that, okay, this is better, because now he's got a teammate watching B long inside of B long, and now he's watching B mid, which means the B mid player's not going to get shot from B long. But in the previous setup that he was playing, he was going to get shot from, or his teammate would get shot from B mid. I don't know, they like to switch up a lot. Run through the smoke with a knife out, not recommend it, even if you have info. A lot of teams like to have one lurking in cafe, so, you know, maybe a flash or something like that set up, or at least just have your gun out to try and win the gunfight. Anytime you push through smoke, though, it's very hard to win that gunfight, unless the player just completely fluffs their shots on the other side. This flank is pretty good, though. 1v2, he knows bomb was A mid. He hears bomb plant on A. He probably should have walked straight to wagon, because he probably could have denied that plant rather than walking to main and then back to wagon. Good trigger control. He doesn't, you know, shoot right away. I would turn your Discord notifications off if you guys are playing, or all notifications off for that, if you guys are playing pro tournaments and ranks. He's wasting a lot of time, not clearing as many angles as he could be. Made noise, and yeah, gets taken down. Probably would have gotten taken down even if he didn't make any noise, but if you're going to fake defuse, make sure you make no noise after you tap it, because a lot of players sound, and he would hear you running. And if I was the other team, I would have said, hey, we just heard him walk, he faked the defuse, don't peek. Just a little tip there. He's able to drop his teammates over, pretty good on the money. At this point, though, you kind of want... Okay, one of his teammates stopped to say thank you in team chat. Honestly, if you guys are in VC, don't say thank you, just go straight, because look at this, they're already losing positioning on A. Like, the other team could have already been on A site planting the bomb at this point if they ran hard A, because there's only one defender there, because two of the players, well, one of them, there's no communication. I'd recommend VC. These guys look like they just have no VC, and they're kind of switching spots up and doing whatever. Risky jump peek there. I can show in another video, but I personally, and peeking into a sniper again, not the best decision. But there's an easier way to jiggle peek and jump peek on that blue tarp that you're most likely not going to get shot, because a lot of people do like to hard scope it, and it's really easy to wallbang that. So there's a little bit of a safer spot you can do if you do that for info. And then again, yeah, peeking into that sniper is not the best. This setup is not, I don't know why he keeps running it, because they could easily swing B long and kill that B mid player. And, like, okay, they killed him from B mid that time. Jiggle peeks a sniper, which I guess works out here. But he peeks into 3 more people. Maybe a little bit over-aggressive, but I understand that when you're a man down, you want to get that information in the peek. So I don't 100% blame him for trying to get that extra, info and peeks. 6-5, though. This is not the best CT half on grounded. Obviously, it can be kind of T-sided, so it depends. They got an early pick on A. Maybe over-rotating, but I don't blame him because they literally have nobody on A. At this point, as soon as you see 2 nades throwing in that area, a lot of teams bounced off that wall back. I would have tried to run to the left out in the open or just try and get a kill peeking or something. But there's not much you can do there. I don't know what the heck this pistol is. They're running back and forth. What the? Wait, they just ran into storage, out of storage, back into, and now back out of storage. I don't mind the call going B once you know that they're stacked on A, because sure, they're going to have maybe like 2 or 3 tower, but if you have a smoke grenade or any sort of utility, this should have been a free bomb plant. Unfortunately, it was only bomb pushing out. The rest of them kind of just sat there, which you guys should have been swinging together or throwing util. It almost just looked like they didn't know what to do on the pistol. Like, maybe you should have had an idea of what you're going to do beforehand. Eco rounds are kind of just, try and get a pick or 2 and make sure you have over 1,600 money or dollars left in your money-wise. So I don't mind, just spreading out and playing a slow, trying to get a pick. Like, they already got 1 pick here, which is good. Maybe you should have stuck in that storage position because now he's kind of exposed to aim and everything. But yeah, one thing I would say is not necessarily on ecos, but any rounds, especially in a 1vx situation, you don't want to be exposed to multiple different angles. But yeah, he kind of did expose himself there, but there wasn't much he could do with Rev versus, full buy. Spot someone on blue tarps, maybe could have gone for wall bang. Probably a safer play not going for the wall bang. Did some damage and got flashed. It's an A push, but it's like a really slow A push, so I think that's probably the guy he tagged up. So this is pretty good. You get 3 on 3. At this point, you don't want to over peek. They have a sniper, which means they're going to be looking for that sniper pick while the other 2 walk up close oil, probably none flank. Okay, this round is all on him. I was going to say his teammate's probably going to die. See how he plays this. Gets the first, that's the sniper down. Gets the second, he hears the, great clutch right there. He actually played that really, really well walking around main. And he didn't shoot at the guy, he didn't panic, which is something that a lot of players would have done. They would have shot at the guy main. So good job by him. Props to him for clutching that. 8-7. This is a tight game, I will say that, because obviously T sides can be really good. Another A push. He did throw an interesting smoke on main. I think they could have probably thrown util earlier. Like, there was no util really on the site there, which I would critique and say that if you're doing a fast A or any sort of A push, you most of the time want to throw a little bit of utility, smoke off your main cross, just in case a sniper's oil or anything like that. Ooh, good one tap there. Good entry right there. Obviously, could have had, I don't know if they did flashbang from B long or not, but be good to have that extra util. Those flashes, that might have been a team flash too, so maybe his teammate's fault there on that one, but wait, they won that round, I guess, so good job to his team. They are needing main, which is good. Yep, look at that. One player on the CT tried to push up to tarps, and the double nade got him. Weird smoke there. I don't know whose smoke that is, but there's like a smoke in the corner of sight or something. Ooh. That was rough. A little bit of an off angle on the other side, but he did get traded, so it looked like it was going to be 3 on 3 after plant. CT did win that round, though, so interesting. Okay, looks like he's going to lurk here, aim mid, which actually really, really effective if he plays this right. Let's see how he plays it. So, weird smoke by CT. Kind of is walking in now. Great find there. Yeah, he played that pretty well. Would have looked connector if I were him. He just kind of walks across. Yeah, then he pulls out his knife there. That's going to be the death of him. Would have kept your knife out. Would have watched connector, because most top teams would not have over-rotated and sent everybody over to B. It looks like that's what the CT did last round. They sent everybody, like, rotated B. But a lot of teams would have, as soon as he gets the A mid pick, somebody else would have been A side and peeked connector and gotten the trade. Obviously not looking there. Double nade down to 12 this round. Oof. at 5v4, this would have to be miraculous, and they haven't pushed out. You can't wallbang that, so I don't know why he's trying it. As far as I'm aware, you cannot wallbang that. Now at this point, it looked like they wanted to go A, but they pretty much got denied. They lost the man and got a lot of damage. At this point, yeah, I guess rotating back and trying to see, like these CTs, they could read this. CTs over-rotated so much. And that guy just got a 2k, which is huge, 3-on-3. My guy's only 12 HP here though, so peeking in would have been wrong idea there. At this point, you really just want to set up a crossfire on site. You know that a flank's not going to happen at this point. It's too late in the round. Even if they did flank you, we wouldn't have time to defuse. Only a player pushing from CT would, so good crossfire they have. And yep, look at that, perfect. That's how you want to play that kind of round right there. They knew the guy was underplaying, so luckily they didn't hit any wall bangs. They did play that pretty well. 10-10, so they brought that back. A lot of that was luck because CT over-rotated a lot. They completely rotated, maybe had one guy tower and somebody got a good entry. You probably could have called out for nades to be dropped to him, or a flash and smoke, because he only had a nade right there. But look at that, again, CT are giving away some free picks here, like just pushing straight into tarps. They like all need at storage and now rotate. Again, this is a lot of the CT's fault for over-rotating. And I wouldn't say playing this position, watching flank, is not the best. I would much rather have somebody cafe watching flank. And then it looks like they switched it up and did that. Good 2k there in the entry. This is pretty much open. Somebody should be smoking tower right here. Instead, this guy's risky taking the knife out there, but it was only one guy, so it didn't matter too much. Even if he died, they should have won the round. But I would have recommended smoking cross off or smoking towers. That way they could have gotten across the bomb side and plant. But they didn't need to, I guess. So this really kind of got like a mid control. One of them got picked off, but it's almost like, where do you go with a mid control sometimes? You know, you shouldn't commit to 5 going a mid. They could easily flank you and, you know, basically just know that they can't go a glass. I don't know why that CT peeked in the glass once they know that they're in a mid. It's not the thing you'd want to do. That guy chokes, doesn't get any kills. So now you actually have tower control, which is, you know, not bad. But most teams do get trapped inside a mid if they commit to all 5 there, which is why you want either 1 or 2 lurking and only like 2 or 3 going into a mid. But they did try it anyways. There's the backstab, as I said before. You know where both players are, 1 A mid, 1 B mid, but you don't have bomb, which is bad. I don't know why that guy's standing up watching a mid. Again, another mistake by the CT. These guys are really just, you know, winning off of CT mistakes. That guy stays a mid. Maybe should have gone with his teammate for the 2-on-1 after plants, but now we get a 1v1 here. Gets the reload off. Probably didn't need to. He had 12 bullets. Reloads can be kind of noisy, and if you have enough ammo, you shouldn't probably do it, but he wants to be safe, I guess. He spots him on the radar and gets the kill. Not bad. Another A push. They like throwing these nades on the main. This time, CT finally is like, alright, we're not going to get naded. I guess they end up losing that round, so 11-12. Looks like they just got destroyed on A, and now it looks like a B. So gets naded a little bit. So again, CT just dry peeking into just like I don't understand it. Why is CT just pushing that? Like literally dry peeking, not even any flashes or any sort of utility going behind it. It's just straight 2 people pushing, getting picked off. They probably then over-rotated to B. This time they didn't over-rotate as much. Does get picked off through smoke there, but at this point you're at a 3-on-2. You got connector kind of smoked off, it looks like. This one should just about be over. This guy watching flank, like he should be, just about the one on radar, and I think they're both coming from oil side, so he probably doesn't even have to watch his storage. Probably can just help his teammates on site or watch main. There's one, he knows the second's on site. Game over. There it is. So overall, I think that this guy, Valley, played pretty damn good. I think he, dropping to 33 was pretty damn good job by him. I think his teammates and the other team made a lot of mistakes in this game, and Valley didn't make many mistakes, which is partially why he did a lot better than the other players. And there was a few things that I said earlier on with the B mid positioning and some other things, but for the most part, good job, Valley. Good video, and I'll see you guys next time.